1 from the NCERT textbook. Find the number of onto functions from the set A, which has 1, 2, 3 up to n, so n distinct elements, to itself. So just recollect, what is an onto function? If you have a function f from A to B, then we say that it is an onto function if every element of the set B has a pre-image. So in this particular situation, we are looking at what are the possible onto functions that can be formed from set A to set A, right? So we need to basically figure out in how many ways every element of the set A has a pre-image possible. So to understand this, let's start with maybe an arrow diagram. So here we have the diagram which possibly would help you understand this a little better. So I have the set A, and now this set A is getting mapped to itself. If this function is an onto function, then we are looking at an understanding that every element of the set A, as here, will have a unique pre-image. So what are we looking at is a possibility that if I take this particular element, say 1, in how many ways can this 1 have pre-image? So this 1 can be related to any one of these n elements. And so we are looking at that the one element here can have possibly n pre-images. So you can make functions possibly of how many ways or how many kinds? N kinds. Now if 2 has to be also connected with a certain element which is going to be its pre-image, then the element 1, suppose it was connected to 4. So f of 4 was 1. So now 4 is not available to have the connect with 2 because this is a function. So every element in this set A must have a unique image. So 2 now will have how many ways of connecting? It will be n minus 1. Similarly, 3 when we take, then 2 elements have already been connected and mapped as pre-images. So you would be left with n minus 2 ways. If you go in this fashion, then the last element that we are looking at would have only one possible pre-image with which it can be connected. And therefore, how many such functions can be formed? So again, simply by principle of counting, if you consider the total number of functions that can be formed, which is going to be the onto functions. So the total number of onto functions will be same as nothing but the product of all these ways that we are thinking about. That means it will be n into n minus 1 into n minus 2, so on right up to 1. And what is this equal to? It is nothing but n factorial. And so the total number of onto functions from the set A to itself, where set A has n elements, is same as